Today we are going to discuss the assignment problem. The objective of assignment problem is to assign a number of tasks which may be jobs or origins or sources to an equal number of facilities which may be machines or persons or destinations at a minimum cost, that is to maximize the profit. The assignment problem can be stated in the form of M cross N matrix called cost matrix, where Cij is the cost of assigning ith machine to the jth job. For example, in this matrix, C11 is the cost of assigning first machine to first job, and C12 is the cost of assigning first machine to second job, and C13 is the cost of assigning first machine to third job, and C1n is the cost of assigning first machine to nth job. Similarly, CM1 is the cost of assigning mth machine to first job, CM2 is the cost of assigning mth machine to second job, and it goes on. Mathematical formulation of an assignment problem. It can be stated as Xij equal to 1 if jth job is assigned to ith machine, and Xij equal to 0 if jth job is not assigned to ith machine. And this assignment problem can be represented as LPP. Here the objective function is minimize z equal to summation of I equal to 1 to m, summation of j equal to 1 to n, Cij, Xij, subject to the constraints. The first constraint is based on machine. So summation of I equal to 1 to m, Xij equal to 1 if the machine is assigned. The second constraint is based on job. So summation of j equal to 1 to n, Xij equal to 1 if the job is assigned to that particular machine. And Xij equal to 0 or 1. That is, it is 0 if it is not assigned, and it is 1 if it is assigned. And we are going to discuss the Hungarian method for solving the assignment problem. The assignment problem should be a balanced one. That is, the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. For example, consider 5 jobs and 5 persons. The assignment cost is given as follows. So we are going to solve this problem using Hungarian method. The first step in Hungarian method is to subtract the smallest cost element of each row from all the elements in the row of the given cost matrix. So when you consider the problem, in the first row 1 is the smallest element, so all the elements in the first row is subtracted by 1 and we get this result: 7, 3, 1, 5 and 0. Similarly, in the second row, 0 is the smallest element. So when we subtract 0 from all the elements of that particular row, then the row is the same one: 0, 9, 5, 5, 4. Similarly, we subtract the third row by 2, which is the smallest element in the third row, fourth row by 0 and the fifth row by 5, because in the fifth row 5 is the smallest element, and we get this matrix. Step 2. Repeat the same procedure for column, that is, subtract the smallest cost element of each column from all the elements in the column of the resulting cost matrix obtained from step 1. In all the columns, 0 is the smallest element, so there is no change. But only in the third column we have 1 as the smallest element. And so we get the result. The first column, second column, fourth column and fifth column is not changed, whereas the third column is changed because we have subtracted 1 from all the elements in the column. In step 3, we have to examine the rows successively until a row with exactly one unmarked 0 is found. Encircle that one unmarked 0 and cross all other zeros of its column. So for example, in the first row, that is 73050, we have 2 zeros. So we cannot encircle any 0. Whereas in the second row, we are having only 1 0. So that 0 is encircled. And if we have any other 0 in the column, it should be crossed. But we have no zeros in that column. And when we come to the third row, we have only 1 0. So it should be encircled. And we are having 1 0 in that column, which should be crossed. Similarly, when we go to the fourth row, we have 2 zeros, but Already we have crossed the fourth 0. So third 0 can be encircled. And when we come to the fifth row, we have two zeros, so nothing can be encircled. But when we once again come to the first row, the second 0 is the crossed, so we can encircle the fifth 0. The result is given like this, and we get the resultant matrix like this. The same step should be repeated for the columns also. That is, if the column has only one unmarked 0, it should be encircled and the remaining zeros in that particular row should be cancelled. Here in the previous step itself, we have encircled the zeros in rows and columns. So the next matrix is similar to the previous one. So we have the final solution, that is, since each row and each column is having only one 0 as encircled, it is the optimal assignment schedule. And so the optimal assignment schedule is A is 5, B is 1, C is 4, D is 3 and E is 2. That is given as the optimal assignment schedule. So we have to add the cost of these assignments from the given problem, not from this matrix, from the given problem. So this is the given problem, and here A5 is 1. Similarly, B1 is 0. So when we add the costs from the cost matrix, we get the resulting cost as 9. So this is a solution. That is, this is the optimal schedule and this is the optimal cost. Thank you.